Hello everyone! Welcome back to my channel. Today, our topic is about exposition or expository writing. The objectives of this lesson are: define expository writing, write an expository essay, and appreciate the use of expository writing in presenting a balanced and objective description of a topic. What is expository writing? An expository writing, or what we also call as informational writing, is used when writing essay that explains and educates the readers. It exposes facts, investigates a topic by evaluating evidences, and also explains a topic in such a way that it becomes clear to the readers. Let us talk about the structural elements of an expository essay. We have here the thesis statement. It states what you will discuss in the essay. It is usually included in the first paragraph. It is the most important part of your essay. It states the goal and scope of what you will discuss. Next, transitions. These are words or phrases that connect one idea to another. Example, however, for example, and furthermore. Next is the body of your essay. It contains evidences and supporting ideas. It is usually written in 3 paragraphs or more. Last, conclusion. It summarizes the topic under discussion. You will include here the main points you discuss in the body of your essay, and it is usually the last paragraph. Here are the types of expository essays. First, the cause and effect essay. It leads in discovering and discussing events that lead to a certain results. Example, causes and effects of bullying and effects of video game addiction. Second, the compare and contrast essay. It is a type of essay that points out similarities and differences between 2 topics. Examples, examine the work of 2 authors, or discuss cultural differences and similarities. Third, the description essay. It is a type of essay that gives vivid, detailed description of a topic. It describes a place, a person, animal, event, occupation, or behavior. Fourth, the sequence essay. It is an essay that describes a series of events or process in some sort of order. Example, how to bake a cake, how to live a happy life, or how to have a healthy lifestyle. And last, the problem solution essay. It is an essay that identifies and analyzes a problem to propose one or more solutions. Examples, reducing traffic jams, alleviating poverty, and preventing pollution. Now let us discuss how to write each type of essay. We will go first with cause and effect expository essay. Example, you will be writing about the causes and effects of bullying. So how will we write this? First, you need to write the introduction. The introduction starts with the hook, background information, and thesis statement. Next, the body will be about the causes. Start with the main cause, provide evidence, state secondary causes. Now the next part of the body could be about the effects. Start with the biggest effect, provide evidence, state other effects worth noting. And last, the conclusion. Emphasize your thesis statement, summarize important main points. Now let's talk about compare and contrast expository essay. Say for example, you will be comparing distance versus face-to-face learning. So how will we write this? First, we need to write the introduction. We start with the hook and we give background information about the topic. Then, state your thesis statement what you are comparing, which is better, and the reason for your choice. Now for the body, we start with the similarities. Discuss similarities, provide evidences. Second part will be the differences. Discuss differences and also provide evidences. And last part will be conclusion. Emphasize your thesis statement and summarize important main points. Now let us go to the descriptive expository essay. Say for example, you will write about the life of a student in the midst of pandemic. In the introduction, you start with the hook, you give background information, and you state your thesis statement, which describes a quick overview of what you will talk about. In the body, discuss a detailed description of the topic itself. You can describe how students learn or what students do during pandemic. Next, discuss the environment that surrounds the topic. You can discuss here what are the usual experience of students in studying during pandemic. Last, focus on the sensory details and emotive description, which covers how the topic affects those interacting with it. You can state here the feelings or emotions of the students who are studying in the midst of the pandemic. Last, the conclusion. Emphasize your thesis statement, summarize important main points supporting your main idea. The next is the sequence or the process expository essay. Say for example, you will write about how to have a healthy lifestyle. In the introduction, start with the hook about your topic. Give background information. State your thesis statement, which briefly describes the process, which includes number of steps, difficulty, time frame, and the purpose of the process. In the body, describe the first step in the process. The second part, use transition from the first paragraph, then describe the second step in the process. The last part of the body, use transition from the second paragraph, then describe the third step in the process. The last is the conclusion. Emphasize your thesis statement and summarize important main points. Last but not the least is the problem solution expository essay. Say for example, you will write about the best way to prevent climate change. In the introduction, start with the hook, briefly describe the problem, state your thesis statement which briefly describes your solution to the problem. In the body, first describe in detail the problem and then provide evidence. Then explain your solutions clearly. Give details about how this solution will solve the problem, who will be in charge, and how it will be funded. Next, give evidence that the solution will work. Cite experts' opinion, statistics, studies, and examples of when it has worked before. And last, the conclusion. Emphasize your thesis statement, summarize important points supporting your main idea. Listen to this example of a cause and effect essay. The title is Effects of Bullying on Mental Health. Bullying is no longer just a problem in school, but a serious public health concern worldwide. In fact, the Global Education Survey Program for International Student Assessment, or PISA, in 2018 revealed that 65% of Filipino high school students experience bullying at least a few times a month. Bullying can damage the mental health of the victim, resulting to depression, anxiety, and long-term damage to self-esteem. The highlighted words in yellow is the thesis statement. Bullying is hurting someone by words or actions on purpose, not only once but many times. According to the Stomp Out Bullying Organization, some students are dominant, aggressive, and impulsive by nature. However, this does not mean they are bullies. Bullies are those who lack empathy and kindness, and also those who crave power and attention by targeting weaker students through dominating, using, or blaming them. In the research of SANAPO, verbal bullying happens to be the most common type of bullying students experience in the Philippines, wherein students experience being made fun of or being called names. Other types like physical, cyber, and relational bullying happen for reasons such as getting retaliation, having fun, or targeting the physical attributes of the victim. Sample smells bad or ugly. Regardless of the reasons, bullying is a serious problem that students face in school. These paragraphs state the causes of bullying. Most victims of bullying feel negative reactions such as anger, sadness, and embarrassment, which can later on have a serious effect on their mental health and well-being. According to Files of University of Texas, bullying can cause feelings of rejection, exclusion, isolation, low self-esteem, and some individuals can develop depression and anxiety, which can lead to a more serious condition such as having acute stress disorder or post-traumatic stress disorder. Moreover, later on in life, it can lead to students having problems trusting and developing relationships with people. As a result, the bullying that students experience when they were young eventually affect their mental and behavioral conditions as they grow old. These sentences are examples of effects of bullying. Now for the conclusion, effects of bullying have the potential to be severe. If not prevented, the mental health and behavior of the victims can be greatly affected, which may result in a life where they feel unconfident, scared, and depressed. Bullying can happen in an instant, but its effects among children and teens can last for a lifetime. In the essay, the introduction has the hook, background information, and the thesis statement. The body contains the supporting evidences and explanation about the topic. The conclusion summarizes the discussion in the body and provides a clincher or punch that reinforces the key message. This is a sample pattern on how to write an expository essay. Remember, expository essays have a neutral point of view and are only focused on providing a factual analysis. It is not about personal opinion or experiences. Instead, the goal is to provide a clear, focused explanation of a particular topic, process, or set of ideas. Your duty as a writer is to provide your reader as much information as you can. The reader should feel as if he or she has learned something after reading your essay. That is all for today. Thank you very much for listening. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you.